So this is gonna be like a chit chat, not a chit chat, but like a talk through spring inspired makeup tutorial using drugstore products. Excuse the way I sound, I'm just recovering from a cold, so my voice is a bit froggy, but I don't usually do videos like this, so I thought it would be nice to do videos and explain what I'm using or why I'm using it. So it's going to be more or less a full face tutorial. So yeah, let's just get into it. The only thing I've done right now is I have used my Rimmel Stay Matte Primer, and I've used that all over my face already because that takes time to kind of sink in and dry. Now I'm going to do my brows. Use my Makeup Academy brow pencil in brunette, and I'm just going to use it to shape my brows, and I'll use LA Girl concealer to kind of clean the edges and make it nice and neat. Go ahead with my LA Girl concealer to clean the edges and make sure that it's nice and neat. And I usually use a concealer to clean the edges because you want to give your brow that definition. And this is what it looks like now. So now I'm going to go ahead and do one eye and come back to you guys. So I have gone ahead and done this eye, so we're just going to repeat the same steps on this eye. So first thing I'm going to go in is with a base. So I'm using the NYX Milk Jumbo Pencil, and so this is going to help the eyeshadows pop and last at least a very long time. Now to warm up my crease, I'm going to be going in with the Sleek palette in the Ultra Matte version 2 palette, and I'm going to be going in with this kind of reddish brown, and I'm going to place that all over my crease area to make it nice and warm. Now I'm going to be going in with the Makeup Revolution Big Love palette. It's the Pro palette. I haven't actually used it. I'm going to be going in with Chameleon. Now this palette has quite a bit of fallout, so be careful with it. So I'm going to be using that color on my lid. Essentially in the pan it looks like it's going to pop like crazy, but we're just going to use that first anyway. So see what I'm saying about fallout? I haven't even done anything yet, and I'm popping that all over the lid. I'm gonna go back in with the same brush I used to apply the reddish brown color, and with no product on it, just blend that. And now I'm just going to go in with a couple of browns just to warm up the crease area. So I'm going to go in with this brown color from the Also Special palette by Sleek. And I'm going to be popping that in my crease, starting from the outer V into the crease. So starting from the corner, I'm just going to start placing that in the crease. you build it up at the edge and then drag in. And then for a little darker brown, but more chocolatey, I'm going to go in with the Garden of Eden palette by Sleek, and I'm going to be reaching for that chocolate kind of brown color, and it's called Flora. It's one of the most beautiful brown colors that I've used anyway, so I'm going to pop that in the outer V into the crease as well, because we're trying to get that kind of gradient of brown going. I'm going to use the same blending brush with no product on it and just blend that. And now I'm going to go back in with the same Garden of Eden palette, and I'm going to be reaching for this gorgeous gold, like champagne gold color, which should have been the color I should have used in the first place, but it's called Gates of Eden. And I'm going to pop that on top of Chameleon from Makeup Revolution, because I feel the color is a lot nicer and there's no fallout and it pops a lot better. Now from the Ultra Matte's palette, I'm going to go in with this kind of tan, like a tan cream color, and I'm going to place that on my brow bone area as a highlight. And I'm using my Sedona Lace EB21 brush. I don't know if you guys are really interested in names of brushes that I use, but if you are, please feel free to leave that in the comment box and I'll start naming the brushes that I use. I'm going to use the same blending brush with no product and just blend that so that it's a smooth transition. Now, because I want it to be a little bit darker, I'm going to go in with the matte black from the Oh So Special palette, and I'm going to pop that a little bit at a time from the outer V into the crease. And I'm using the Real Techniques, I think it's the crease, no, it's the shadow brush. It's the shadow brush. I'm just going to pop that a little bit and feather it out. And just pack that into the crease. I don't want too much of the black, I just want a little bit. And then I'm going to blend that out with the same brush and make it a lot softer. And now I'm going to use my highlight from Makeup Academy, and it's the Undress Your Skin Iridescent Gold Highlighter with the same EB21 brush. I'm going to pop that on my brow bone just to give it a little bit of a oomph, you know, rather than just a matte brown. Let's give it some gold shimmer, some gold highlight, just a little bit. And I'm going to use my Maybelline Eye Studio Lasting Drama, the eyeliner gel, and I'm going to use the Sedona Lace EB23 brush to line it. I'm just creating a little wing, nothing too dramatic, so just gonna start like that and then drag it back in. Like that. I'm still gonna go over it with a liquid liner, but this is just like a guide, and so I can have a little bit more control. And I'm going to use the NYC liquid liner. It's my favorite. You guys know I always use this stuff. It's like the best drugstore liquid liner there is. And I'm just going to go over where I use the gel liner. And this is just to make it like really dark. Oh my gosh, you guys, I've heard of this thing happening to a lot of people, but it's never happened to me. But my camera died in between, so I'm pretty sure I didn't get to show you guys what I used on my lower lash line and in my inner waterline. So I have applied my false lashes and I used the Stardale SF213 lashes. So these are the human lashes, so I've popped that on. In my waterline I used the Avon black pencil, so the blackest black eyeliner pencil. And then to smoke out my lower lash line, I used the same reddish brown color that I used in the crease to smoke out the bottom. And then I used Fauna, I think that's what it's called, yeah, from the Garden of Eden palette by Sleek, just to darken that a little bit. And then I used my mascara, and in my inner corner I used the Color Tattoo, Maybelline Color Tattoo in gold, just to, you know, open up my eyes a little bit more. So now we're gonna go over to the face. So as I said already in the beginning, I've already used my primer, and I used the Rimmel Stay Matte Primer as the primer I always use. So now I'm gonna go in with foundation, and today I'm gonna be mixing these two colors in the L'Oreal True Match foundation, and I'm gonna be applying the foundation with the Sedona Lace FB07 brush. And stipple that onto my face first, and then blend. And now I'm gonna highlight with my LA Girl Pro Conceal in Warm Sand. So just the usual highlighting underneath the eye and stuff, nothing major. Now I'm gonna blend it out with a damp beauty blender. Again, I apologize, I haven't got a drugstore setting powder, but I'm going to use my Ben Nye Banana setting powder to set the concealer, and this is going to prevent any creasing or any cake kind of look. So it's just going to set your concealer in place. So I'm just going to let that sit for a while, and that's just going to cook. So that means that it's just going to brighten up over time, and then I'll sweep away whatever is unnecessary. I also put some underneath my contour line just to make that pronounced when I do go in with my powder contour. And I'm going to be using the Sleek contour kit in dark. I'm going to do this quite light-handedly, as the dark is a little bit harsh for me, but it's the only contour powder that I have at the moment that is drugstore. So I'm just gonna go around my hairline very lightly. I'm gonna contour my nose as well, very lightly. So I'm just gonna sweep away all the excess powder now, and then set my face with powder. And I'm using the Sedona Lace FB03 brush. I haven't got any drugstore powder, so you forgive me. I'm just gonna use my MAC powder, and I'm just setting the rest of my face and making sure that I am blending in the highlight with the rest of my face and softening the contour as well, as I don't like mine being harsh. Now I'm going to go in with my brush. I'm going to use two brushes from Sleek. I'm going to use the Rose Gold and the Coral. I really love both blushes, and I'm just going to dip into them super lightly, and I'm using the Real Techniques blush brush. The Rose Gold kind of has like a highlight The coral is just like a gorgeous warm color. That's why I like using both of them together. Now I'm going to go in with my highlight, and I'm going to use the same highlight I used on my brow bone area, and it's the Iridescent Gold from Makeup Academy, and I'm using my fan brush from Sedona Lace, and I'm just going to pop that gently. It's such a beautiful drugstore highlight. You can see. And just pop that on the highest points of my cheekbone. Go ahead and use the setting spray to set my face, and I'm using the City Color All Set setting spray. You can also get the NYX one. I'm just gonna let that dry and then come back with a lipstick. To be sure, I'm really not sure what lip combination to go for, but I think I'm gonna try this gorgeous color from Avon, and it's in Pout. It's such a gorgeous pink color. Yeah, I'm gonna try that. No, let's see. I'm just gonna go over it with the L'Oreal Molto Mauve color. It's like a gloss. Gorgeous combination, and I'm gonna pop some highlight on my cupid's bow. Oh, we're done. So this is the finished look. So this is my fresh but still kind of smoky, gorgeous golden spring inspired look using drugstore products. If you enjoy me talking you through the tutorial, please leave me a comment. If not, I'll just go back to what I usually do, which is just to, you know, show you guys the products and hope that you're able to follow through with the tutorial. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up and help me reach people and help me share my video, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. I really do love you guys because I have a cold and I'm still recording videos, so yeah, show me some love. I'm going to bed now. Good night. Bye.